Hey guys, what's up? So, sorry for the delay. Finals in school ended, so I'm back. So I hope you guys can hear the difference in my quality. They gave me a defective motherboard, so I'll finish my PC probably by tomorrow. So this is part 1 of what if Deku could cultivate. So background. Cultivators absorb the natural energy ki and absorb it into their bodies, allowing them to live longer lives. They can also exert their ki from their bodies into weapons or just shoot out in the form of an attack. Anyone with meridians can cultivate, but what separates trash from kings is a martial artist's talent, or ability to comprehend nature and its elements. Because only through understanding perception can people break through and reach enlightenment. Deku's family was a villain family of cultivators. His father was the leader of the Devil's Court, an army of evil cultivators, stronger than the League of Villains. But they have fewer numbers, since not everyone possesses meridians, so not everyone has the ability to cultivate. Unlike quirks, which the majority of the population is born with, and most people that can cultivate are killed if they're not on Deku's father's side. He was the firstborn of his father, but his talent was much worse than his younger brother, because unlike his brother and other family members, he had a quote-unquote useless bloodline. And instead of killing people, Deku preferred to save people. But being the firstborn, Deku was destined to be the future leader. His brother, stronger and determined, wanted to become the leader. So one day, his brother challenged him to the future rights of his father's villain association. Deku accepted the challenge and lost and said, "Brother, you win. I give up my rights as future leader." "No, that is not enough." "What is it, brother? You're already stronger than me. What else do you desire from me?" "Well, brother, I think it's time for you and your useless bloodline to be put to an end." As Deku's brother powered up his fist with Kui and punched Deku in the stomach, destroying his meridians and his ability to cultivate. As he held Deku by the throat and was choking him out, Deku said, "Father."
Alright, Izuku, you were hereby exiled in this zone. We are no longer your family, and you are no longer my son. Take some money and food, now leave and never return.
As Deku's father threw the money and food on the ground. As Deku picked up the money and food and limped off, as his father stood in the background.
I can't believe my firstborn son is such a pathetic piece of trash.
As Deku went to the hospital, and after getting healed up, he used up all his rations and starved on the side of the road. Everybody walked past him, except the woman with green hair. She said, "Hi there, I don't know why they leave a little boy by himself and let him starve, but do you want to come live with me?" Because keep in mind, Deku was 7 at the time. Also, him and his brother have different mothers.
Who are you?
"Don't worry, my name's Inko. I hope we can get along." As Deku was then adopted by Inko and raised as her son. Now we get to the main story. Deku tries to save Bakugo, but just like in the anime, he fails and is then saved by All Might. But instead of being congratulated by All Might, he's instead scolded.
Look, young man, I know you want to save him, and your mind was in the right place, but you don't have the power to save people. Become a police officer or something that doesn't require quirks. Although you are above average in physical strength, you don't have what it takes to be a hero.
As Deku was leaving home, he got a call from his phone telling him that his mother had been attacked by a devil cultivator. Deku immediately rushed to the hospital and went to see his adoptive mother. As he arrived, the doctors told him that she was in a life-threatening coma and she had less than a year to live. Deku, hearing this, went outside of the hospital and cried in the wall. "Damn it! The only person I ever cared about me in this world was attacked. And no matter what I do, they still come back to haunt me and those that I care about. I don't even have the power to heal or protect them. Why have you even granted me with someone to care for if you're just gonna take them away, you bastard? Strike me dead if you're so powerful. God, get it over with. You've already taken everything I've cared for. But what? You're too much of a coward to do it now, huh?" As the rain stopped, everyone outside just looked at Deku because they just saw kids screaming at the air. And Deku looked up and said, "I should have known that you didn't have the balls to do it. After all, you're just a little puss." As a lightning bolt struck Deku. When Deku awoke, he was in the hospital. As the doctor said, "It looks like you're doing fine. Your body temperature and heart rate are normal. We'll conduct a few more examinations, but after that you'll be clear to leave." As the doctor left, Deku examined his body. "Wait, oh my god, my meridians are healed." As Deku left home and went to his room and proceeded to concentrate. First he crossed his legs, he then put his hands down and started to breathe slow breaths. As he let go of his emotions and everything, as his body started to absorb the natural Kui in the air, when suddenly someone appeared and said, "Hey, who are you?" said Deku. As a middle-aged looking man in white cloth said, "Don't you remember me, Izu?" "Wait, uncle, is that you?" "Yes, it's me, you dolt. I thought you were dead." "Well, technically I was. I've been feeding on your cultivation base for years. Well, until you got crippled at least. You bastard. You're the reason why I was weaker than my brother. You're the reason why I got disowned." "Hey, calm down. It's not entirely true. Look, I've only been taking the bare minimum. And either way, your bloodline is not suited for demonic cultivation methods. So cultivating the demonic arts would only hold you back from your true potential." "Then what is my true potential?" "You have the divine Archangel Michael's bloodline, which allows you to cultivate faster through good deeds and helping others. It also gives you a power boost when protecting those that you care about, whereas your brother had the 7 deadly sin of Rasputin, which also boosts his cultivation base and improves when he kills. He also gets a boost for dominating people, so cultivating the demonic arts only benefited him, and even then, he wasn't that much stronger than you. Yeah, tell that to my f***ing Radiant. Look, the point is, it's based on your emotions. See, as a child, you prefer to save people, just like Michael, and your brother preferred to kill people. As to why he's more like the Sin of Wrath. Here, take this cultivation method, Michael's Judgment, as it's more suited towards your bloodline. It'll help you progress faster than you normally would. Also, as it has been some time since you cultivated, allow me to give you a refresher. Warrior Realm, which is divided into 3 different levels. General Realm, which is divided into 4 levels. Lord's Realm, which is divided into 5 levels. King's Realm, which is divided into 6 realms. And Emperor's Realm, which is divided into 7. Your father is currently at the Emperor Realm last level, and knowing your brother, he is most likely in Lord's rank or King's rank. Before your Meridians were destroyed, you're both in the Warrior Realm, with you at level 2 and your brother in the class of reaching General Realm. Well then, how am I supposed to get strong enough to kill them? It took me and my brother years to even reach Warrior's Realm. Not to mention, I don't have the luxury of waiting for my adopted mother to die. Don't worry, we'll have more than enough time to train. But I only have 10 months until the hero exam. Fine. For the next 10 months, you're gonna be enduring harsh training, so that you can go to my old hideout. It's a warehouse of my cultivation pills and weapons, or at least it was until I died. But again, I don't have the luxury of waiting for months. She could die at any moment. Fine. I'll give you some of your kui. It should be enough to bring you to General Realm or Lord's Realm, and that should be more than enough for what you need to cure your mother. Now concentrate. As Deku's uncle Iru flooded Deku's body with kui. As Deku started to get overwhelmed, he said, focus. Let it flow through your meridians. Don't try to restrict it. It's your kui. As Deku absorbed all the kui and reached Lord's rank, then went to the hospital to heal his mother. As Inko awoke, she said, Izuku, how did you? My quirk came back to me, and one of my abilities was healing. Oh really? Well thank you. No problem, but I need to go. Why? Since my quirk wasn't activating, it was growing and accumulating inside of me for years. So now it's really strong and I need to try and control it, so I don't hurt anyone. Oh, well how long will you be gone? Only for a few months. Well okay, as long as you call and text every weekend, you can go. Thank you. As Izuku hugged Inko and left the hospital. What now, said Izuku, as Iru materialized in a ghost-like form. Well, first things first, we need to train your body for my inheritance. Wait, why can't I just go inside and take it? No, you have to kill all the demon beasts surrounding it in the forest. Then you gain the rights to enter. What, you couldn't leave a damn key? Well, all the demon beasts are keys, just individual tiny pieces. After killing all the beasts, it will form a key which will allow you to enter my inheritance. Well, where exactly is your inheritance? My inheritance is in the demonic forest. The demonic forest? That's like an hour away. Don't be such a baby. I'll teach you a movement technique. It's called light transfer. This is a divine movement technique, so basically it works by absorbing light in your body and releasing light in the form of fast movements. So basically your body trades places with the amount of absorbed light. What, so it's like an advanced teleporting? Yes, but the amount of light you absorb determines the distance. This is a divine emperor level technique, so you won't be able to use the full capabilities of it. So how do I do it? So get closer to the light. Okay, now feel it on your skin. Now release some kui in your body. Okay, now try to imagine your kui as a barrier around the light. There you go. Now bring it back in. Like this? Yes, good. Now then, try moving. As Izuku got up and tried to take a step forward, his body moved many feet forward. Whoa, I barely moved. Well then, now it's time to practice this while moving. After a few attempts, Izuku successfully learned light transfer and arrived at the demonic forest. Now that we're here, put these on, as Iru summoned some weights on Deku. As they appeared on Deku, he struggled to stand up and staggered due to the weight. Now it's time to go hunting. Wait, with these on? Yes, you need to strengthen your physical body. You're not always going to be able to rely purely on your kui. You're going to need to be able to fight on the same level without it. So for the next 10 months, you're only going to be using your physical strength to hunt the demonic beasts. And during the night, you will cultivate and occasionally sleep. That will be your routine for the next 10 months. Oh wait, I need a power skill real quick. Okay, so Warrior Realm is like 1 to 20% of one fall. General Realm is 21 to 30%. Lord's Rank is 31 to 60%. King's Realm is 61 to 120%. And Emperor's Realm is 120 to 160% of one for all on just pure physical strength without using kui. But with kui, that's like an added 50 to 80%. And I'm also going to say that All Might was a lot stronger in his prime, but after getting attacked by many cultivators, he became a lot weaker. And Deku's dad is also a lot weaker because he got injured in the fight. And it's also going to be the same for All for One. So they're all handicapped, except that Deku's dad is going to be the strongest. Okay, so now we get to Deku's brother. I've finally broken through to King's own father. At this rate, I'll surpass you any day now. Keep dreaming and maybe it will happen. Anyhow, I was the assault in the hero agency. Rest assured, father, it was a success. We slaughtered all of them. Good, good. Now then, I want you to lead a group of demonic cultivators to get rid of some villain groups and show them who really runs the criminal underground. Yes, father. Now back to Deku. Okay, so we're gonna skip to the exam. As Deku was walking towards the entrance, everybody was staring at him because there was a tall, buff, and shirtless kid wearing arm and leg weights. As President Mike was explaining the exam, he simply cultivated. Ida, thinking he was sleeping and being disrespectful, tried to touch him, but was repelled by his aura, knocking him into a wall, leaving a crater. Gets up and limps toward Deku and says, "How dare you use your quirk while you're sleeping? Wake up and pay attention," as Deku and Faze simply keeps cultivating. And after President Mike is done explaining the exam, Deku wakes up and gets up to leave, and Ida walks toward him and said, "You think you're tough, huh? Ignore me while I'm talking to you? You should have enough common courtesy to not sleep while everyone else is worried about the exams." As Deku with a blank face looks at Ida and says, "Piss off," as he lets off bloodlust, terrifying Ida, freezing him and everyone in the hallway in place. As he simply walked towards the exam room. In the written exam, he got first place, since he basically has his invisible uncle to tell him the answers and cheat for him. Now to the hero exam. When the instructor said go, Deku bolted towards the robot, destroying them one by one with his fist. To the rest of the students, he appeared like he was teleporting, but in reality, he was just testing the limits of his physical speed. He went from robot to robot, clearing out most of the robots in the exam. Then he heard a girl scream for help. As the robot was going to crush Uraraka, he teleported to her and held the robot's leg up, lifting the whole robot, then slammed it to the ground, causing a giant rumbling to the exam site. He then lifted the rock of Uraraka and healed her leg. Before she could say anything, he simply vanished and went back to destroying robots. After the exam ended, Deku got first with a total of 300 points, and everyone else got considerably lower.
Hey guys, I know we ended. This is a little edit. My computer literally like fell down, so I don't know how the audio is, cause I'm just trying to do it on my monitor, and the audio is kind of worse. So I don't know how it is, but yeah, like and subscribe, and sub. Don't be a bitch. Bye.